golf tournament, right? We've been having monthly mugs with Cimegolf. What have those looked like, and why are they important for the growth?
So yeah, Cimegolf has been a support of the game for a long time. Like even before I arrived here, like a year and a half ago, they were already sponsoring those big competition, big events with TV coming, with gala dinners, with a lot of entertainment for the players, and that's great. I mean that's what you need to grow the game even more. Is like bring this extra thingy to everyday golfers. So yeah, that's great. And this year we had like 2 events preceding this one. So that's called the race to Cimegolf. And so you talked about Mark probably. Mark is the marketing manager over there, and he always come with us with like crazy ideas. You know that the motto is like more than the game. And we have to find ideas like more than the game. So last edition was like a very funny one. It's called the Gardener's Revenge. So basically, you imagine like gardeners want to take revenge on the player, and they do crazy stuff on the golf course, like put the pin in the bunker, leave the rakes on the greens to make difficulties. So that was extremely fun.
And it gets people out of their comfort zone as well as the golfers. Mark always having crazy ideas in his role there as the marketing manager of Simera, but as also a member of the Kigali Golf Club Resorts and Villas. Now, with the coming in of more corporate partners and looking ahead to next year, what are Kigali Golf Club Resorts and Villas targets?
As many big tournaments as we can. That's really our purpose, bringing like the club life, the entertainment, and also offering more visibility for the golf course. So those really goes in hand, like making the life of the golfers even more exciting, and also offering to sponsor the kind of visibility that we can here with like that beautiful facility, and look at the sun today. So it's like both do. Hand in hand, like it's good for the sponsors, it's good for the game. It brings more and more noise around it. More people are coming. You didn't ask me the question, but I know you're gonna ask me. So I checked this morning. As of today, we have like 573 members. I think last time we spoke together was like 5 and 20. So it's like those numbers keep growing, and it's great. It's great.
I was speaking to earlier James Mugai, one of the more consistent golfers that we have around here. And James, we're talking about, is it stroke play, Stableford, stroke play, Stableford? What is more kinder, in your view?
Well, Stableford is certainly more kinder. And,
isn't that for the higher handicap players?
I mean, most of the competition now are played in Stableford, and it just like give you a bit of leeway. You basically you can have like 1 or 2 catastrophic holes, and it's not gonna impact the entire game, your entire game for the day. And that's how it was created. Like Stableford was created by a guy named Stableford, and who hated like showing up at the first tee and already like hit a very bad shot and thinking like, oh my God, now I'm gonna play the entire day, and it's ruined already because my first or second hole is so bad that I could even stop playing here now. So he invented that game. That's format to transform the number of shots you play into points, and it's friendlier.
It's friendlier for the competitive senior golfers. When you look at people like James, David, Steven, they're like, no, let's go stroke play, because they want to punish the higher handicappers a little bit there, and they're not as friendly for people who are not friendly on the course.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we do organize also stroke play competition. One of the important factors also in choosing Stableford or stroke play is the time of play, because when you play Stableford, at some point you can a player that's having a bad hole, he can pick up his ball. He doesn't have to hole out every time. So basically it makes the games faster. And with day like today, when we have like so many players on the golf course, we have the gala dinner tonight at 6. So things have to be moving. So that's why we choose the Stableford format. It goes a bit faster.
Congratulations on another tournament, Nicolas.
Thank you so much.
We're going to be here very soon.
Right.
PMC finals coming up.
Very exciting. Who's going to be the champion this year?
It's going to be heated. There's a PMC game happening as we speak right about now.
You're not playing anymore, are you? You're out of the
PMC? No. Why did you have to talk about this?
I'm out too, you know. I play them out.
What handicap are you playing off now?
3.
Not playing you anytime soon. Thank you for making the time, Nicola.
You're most welcome.
See you at dinner today later
Yes,
on.
we will see. I will be there, of course.
Make sure you have a blue shirt on, somehow.
We'll do.
All Cheers. Right. Have a great
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Nicholas Raoul, one of the managers here running the Kigali Golf Club Resorts and Villas. And you are on the 6th edition of the Cimegolf Tournament, coming to you here live on Rwanda's #1 TV station, RBA. My name is Arnold Kwizera. I've been your commentator, and as we see, we are winding down this tournament. We still see some more players making their way. A few visiting players, which is great, from other golf clubs. We earlier had on David from the Entebbe Golf Club, playing in that earlier group with Brian Kirungi. Just a group that's about to tee off right now. We have Senga Treza, Vincent Mugabo, Emmanuel Woover, and Paul Nyachiwawa, who are making their way to hole #1. Into the earlier groups that came through, and we're going to be checking on those results as we go on. We had an earlier group that had Kaihura Juste, Shema Bryce, Kajangwe Tony, and Biaba Gambi Arthur, again, those early birds. We also had a group that had Tungapa Apaturai, Ivan Rugamba, Kaima Kenzio, and Yungshul Yon. A more favorable group, Misari Cecilia, Ibrahimova, Anisia, Media Muvuna, and Sunday Kabarebe as well, who teed off earlier. Some of about 2 front runners in that group, one in the ladies category in Cecilia, and the other in the single-O's, that's Sunday Kabarebe. But look at that beautiful landscape of the Kigali Golf Club. That's what Rwanda has been talking about. The course, going over $30+ million has been spent on it over the last 3-4 years, and it's starting to mushroom properly. The trees are growing, the pathways are clear, the scenery is beautiful, and well, the golfers are loving it. There is Cecilia in the picture right about now, making her approach on hole #9. Chip shot, keeps it very, very low. One of the most safe and consistent swingers on the ladies' side of the draw, Cecilia. Been playing the sport for about 5-6 years. And taking you back into the history of this tournament when it was started, I think a lot of props have to go to a gentleman known as Mbeki Mutembu, the former CEO of Cimerwa, who is now at PPC, the parent company. When he was the CEO of Cimerwa Rwanda, growing this tournament from a half-a-day gig to a weekly gig to an annual tournament. And earlier I was talking about Nicola, and in the shot right now we have the head of marketing for Cimerwa himself walking the talk, Mr. Mark Mugarura. Body positioning right, hits it high. Again, going for the target being that right hand side banker for many of the people teeing off on hole #10. Don't aim for the fairway anywhere across. You also have Bob Gatera right now approaching, another of the senior golfers. On a good day, he is on the money. On a bad day, he is on the end. Bob, one of the players that tees it really up. fast backswing, swings through, finds the fairway. You know, experience matters, as he loves to say.
You guys want an interview real quick? Ask all of us. Bob, come.
Yeah, just two and now.
Right now.
Let's start with you. Start with you.
As we watch Adam Chamatare go through his rounds on the putting green, my colleague David has an interview for us that we're about to go to shortly, but let's go through this shot first with Adam Chamatare swinging from left to right. Should be much better. He leaves it just past that hole, and he should be able to putt there for his bogey and get himself about 2 points. Over to you, David.
So we are still on Cimegolf on its sixth edition. As I told you, we are going to interact with some players whom are participating in this edition. So let us start on my left side. We start with a short introduction.
My name is Bhargav Pandit. We are here from the Devki group of companies. This is our first time playing golf here. It's an amazing golf course. We've never seen something like this, and it's been covered really well. Yeah.
So since the tee off, you played on sixth hole. That you are still moving on. How is it so far, and how is your performance?
It's okay. Like I mean, there are a lot of water hazards, but we're managing. I'm not a regular golfer. I just started like six months ago. So yeah, my handicap is like 28, but it's a very good course.
So what do you expect for today's edition?
Today's edition, I mean, it's an amazing event. We are going to continue this in the future, as we have promised, and yeah.
Do you expect a prize today?
No, for me, no.
So all the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
So let me shift and go on my right side. I'm with a big man. Big man, I know you, but you can introduce yourself to the audience of RwandaTV.
My name is Mark Mugara. I'm the head of sales and marketing at Cimegolf. Thank you.
So Cimegolf is the organizer of this event. It's your sixth edition. So how is it so far, and what your target of this sixth edition as Cimegolf?
So as you say, this is the sixth edition. We have progressively ensured that we maintain the best possible golf event on the Rwandan golfing calendar. This is no exception. The turnout is good. We've been very lucky. We have visitors from very many countries. The weather is fantastic. I think being in the rain season, but overall we're very happy, and we also have our customers here present, our business partners, our corporate partners, suppliers, and some government officials. So this is just a way for us to say thank you to all our customers and the ecosystem in which we work in.
So what is the special message for Cimegolf for this year's edition?
Cimegolf, our brand promise is strengthening Rwanda. I think our idea is to strengthen all aspects. So Rwanda is trying very much to be at the forefront of sports tourism. You can see this fantastic golf course, part of that, and we just want to be part of that story. We believe there is more we can contribute. We'd like also to take it a step further and also help caddies and the young people who are also joining the game. So that's our idea of strengthening Rwanda.
So, as a player, let us leave Simerwa. So, as a player, how is the game so far? You've been on 6 falls since your tee off. How is the game so far, and how is your performance, especially?
I'm playing well. I'm surprised that I'm playing well because I don't get a chance to play a lot. But I'm playing good, so the first 6 holes is very good. I hope it remains like this. I can win something.
So what is your handicap so far?
I'm handicap 19.
19.
Obviously, I can do better if I had more time to play golf, but we have to balance this also with work and family issues. Yes.
Do you expect to place or podium today?
Let's see, but I'm positive. I'm very positive.
All the best.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, there, Mark Mugarura, the head of marketing for Cimerwa, the sponsors of today's 6th edition of the Cimegolf tournament. Yes, handicap 19. Mark, what are you saying about handicap 19s, man? You're one and truly only here. Falls in the same bracket, but we'll be hitting the course, in a short time. Mark thinking he could be playing much better if he had more time. Don't we all? You're watching the final moments of the 6th edition of the Cimegolf tournament happening here at RBA Rwanda, being hosted at the Kigali Golf Club Resorts and Villas. Gala dinner happening a little bit later on today as we watch Praveen and Mucho. Yes, the untraditional way of always taking off your shoes as you haul out. Mucho Singh and Praveen are hauling out, getting done with their round for the day on hole number 12. Perfect time to open a cold one, maybe not. Hashtag Tunueles. About to get done with what seemed to be a tedious day earlier, just having struggled on holes number 6 and 5. But as Nicola said, Stableford is forgiving for players with a higher handicap. You're watching the 6th edition of the Cimegolf tournament happening here at the Kigali Golf Club Resorts and Villas. And as you can see, that magnificent, beautiful shot coming in from the drone, that aerial footage, beautiful drone shot, showing you holes number 8 and 9 and holes number 8, 9, 7, and 10. Beautiful scenery, over 200 bird species at the Kigali Golf Club Resorts and Villas. So if you're into bird watching, it's also the perfect place for you. Another group finishing their round for the day that involves, the Central Bank Governor John Rangombwa. Oh, beautiful, beautiful celebrations there as he gets his birdie. And that's the camaraderie that we're talking about there with the central bank governor. You know, that's Theo Jen. He casts a very discarded figure. And as we finalize there with the central bank governor, John Rangombwa, also finishing his round. Just, you know, a little bit short. As he was going for power, but now Bogey taking his time, the patience. One of the things that this game teaches you, patience. The need to step off the balcony. Looks pretty straightforward. And he holds out for what has been a beautiful score. We'll be checking on those score lines and sharing them with you in our sports news later on tonight. And the final player in that group, Ala Nirishuti, finishing his round. It looks like right to left. Well putted, saves his par. Beautiful par from Allah. And some beautiful words of smirk there being shared. The smiles all around, which is the most important parts and bits of today. Game of golf as we look at more players trying to do their final 6-7 holes. But we still also have the final group playing, teeing off at 1 p.m. Barnabas, Gentil Kangaho, Arthur Asimwe, and Arnold Kwizera, of course. Yeah, but we're enjoying the Cimegolf Challenge, the 6th edition. We've been having the Road to Cimegolf, whereby various people have won trophies. We're enjoying another edition of the Kigali Golf Club Resorts and Villas Golf Tournament here, brought to you by Cimegolf. We'll be speaking to the CEO of Cimera, Mr. Odur, a little bit later on in regards to another competition and participation of Cimera Golf. Here, we're still going through the paces, and we saw earlier groups of the likes of Arthur Gabagambi playing a little bit much earlier, had a good game as well. He seems to be on the money, on the prizes for today. Benjamin Mukisa, another of the favorites, about to go and tee off in the final 3-4 groups, playing a little bit later today. And as we finalize here, one of the groups that we started with, Mr. Ivan Morenzi, right there, making it count. You know, if you know, you know. With the Kigali, about to, you know, trying to read his line, and this is on hole number 12, where Ivan is finishing off his day from a little bit of right to left with his putter just off the second cut. The weight looks good. That looked well measured. He putts it. Oh no, he's patient. He's patient. He'll take his time. Take his time. You know, on your TV screens, it looks much closer, but it's a lot farther. With this new golf course, the greens are much larger. And as you can see from that aerial angle, you know, the distance is much longer and bigger than you see from a tighter camera angle shot. A great job to the cameramen and women today that have been able to get you these beautiful imagery, from the beautiful drone controller to the drone shots. That was one of the closest to the pin, to things like yes, as we mentioned, Ivan was off. This looks so straightforward. Solid putt. He saves his par. And that's the smile. This is a group that many believe will be in contention today. Chioki also there, finishing his round. Ivan prefers the flag out. Finishes his round for the day as well. Solid 4 hours, 4 hours of camaraderie, 4 hours of... And he's double checking those scorecards before they're shared at the clubhouse.
uko ibihe bisimburanwa niko bizana n'impinduka. Nk'abandi bose intego yacu yari kugera kuri byinshi. Mu myaka 40 twakoze tutizigamye ngo tubigereho. Twubatse amashuri gusa, ahubwo twubatse uburezi. Twubatse ibibuga by'imikino gusa, ahubwo twakomeje siporo. Twubatse inzu gusa, ahubwo twubakiye imiryango. Twubatse inyubako zihambaye gusa, ahubwo twubatse u Rwanda. None ubu dutewe ishema no kwizihiza imyaka 40 tumaze twubaka u Rwanda. Ku bufatanye namwe tuzagera kuri byinshi. Cimegolf, strengthening Rwanda.
Seeing a few discarded faces there coming off the course, the likes of Ivan Rugamba. We want to see those score lines. The live scores, unfortunately, are not coming in on time. As and as we're about to wrap up, Ben Karenzi, another of the senior golfers there, making his approach shots on hole number 6. Finds the green, going for his par with his next shot. Could be a bogey hole, could not be. Again, goes down to the beauty of the format today. Glass half full, half empty, depending on which golfer you ask. Eileen as well. Look, for any of the golfers that are coming on later today who are just about to tee off, especially the final 2-3 groups, look, it's going to be a challenging course out there. One, largely on the mental side of things because of the scorching heat. I need to hydrate quite a lot. And with the hydration or lack of, that may have to come a little bit earlier than usual. 6 or every 3 holes, a bit of hydration may be needed. Oga, one of the organizers of the PMC Challenge that ends next week, as Nicola talked about, coming on to mark there. If you had more time on the course, honestly, would be one of the better players, single low, but it has been a very busy 2023 for most of the players. Second last tournament of the year, major tournament. And as we wrap up this edition, As we continue to see the magnificent view at the Kigali Golf Club resorts and villas, still going through more players. We see the return of Mr. Katoki Mbugwe back on the coast as well. We see Bioleko Jolly, Johnson Kangate, Emmanuel Butare as being some of the players that are about to get their days round done. Rugamba Paul, Kaigamba Felix, Ngarambe Brian, Desire Kamanzi as well, players that have participated in this tournament. We're seeing to Gume Jaish, Mason, Andrew Nkunde, Rukunda Jean-Pierre, Noah Ruti, Jenny Linda, one of the running favorites, as well for this tournament. Yes, we're going to be cutting quickly to a quick interview from the sponsor of this 6th edition of the Cimegolf Golf Tournament that has grown to be one of the premier golf tournaments on the Kigali scene, attracting more than 200 players, over 5 players from. So as we get ready for this interview, I want to throw to my colleague David, who has one for the road for us.
turacyari n'ubundi rero muri Cimegolf ni ku nshuro yayo ya gatandatu irimo irakinwa tukomeje tuganira n'abarimo n'abakinnyi barimo barayikina hano n'ubundi ifitemo abagabo babiri barimo barakina reka mbere ubumoso bwanjye ni Bwana Kamanzi asanzwe ari umuyobozi wa Flash Radio ndetse na Flash FM ikaze kuri televiziyo Rwanda.
Murakoze cyane.
Hanyuma ni umukino murimo murakina mumaze gukina imyobo bigera kuri 6 muracyakomeje umukino umeze gute muri rusange?
Umukino umeze neza nta kibazo nubwo umukino aba ari umukino turacyafitemo challenges nkeya zo gukosora imbere.
Ama kugeza ubu ngubu umuntu yakwibaza ni Cimegolf yakangaye ukinnye ese uri kuri handicap yi?
Cimegolf iyi ni ya gatatu. Handicap yanjye ni handicap ya 15.
Urumva ko umuntu uri muragenda uzamuka neza muri rusange. Hanyuma uno munsi umuntu yakwibaza kuri Bwana Kamanzi expectation wazanye ni zihe se muri kategori yawe we expecting a podium cyangwa se prize?
Igihe cyose ukiri mu kibuga uba we expecting kuba kuri podium. Ntabwo rero ndabiheba ndacyabirwanira.
David Kamanzi we aracyarwanira kuza kujya kuri podium. Kuri wowe Cimegolf kuri nshuro gatandatu hore 6 tumaze gukina performance wayibonye gute? Expectations zazo no musi nizi?
Murakoze nkuko Kamanzi yabivuze umukino wa golf ntago uba woroshye ariko ubusaba concentration. Imyobo 6 twayikinye neza dufite amanota meza. Mu gihe tukiri mu kibuga turakizeye natwe iyo ntsinzi. Cimegolf rero nk'umufatanyabikorwa ni umuterankunga ukomeye. Golf ayifashije igihe kirekire nk'uko mubivuze iyi nshuro ya gatandatu kandi dufite icyizere ko azakomeza ari umufatanyabikorwa igihe cyose wa golf. Kandi golf iraruhura urabona ko abantu ku myaka yacu umuntu abagikina ni sport ntago abantu batekereza ko ari ibintu byo kuza kwirirwa mu kibuga ariko ni sport kandi nziza cyane ko ikoresha umutwe ikoresha imbaraga ikoresha amaboko byose.
Nuko nabaje Kamanzi ni yakangaye ukinnye handicap uriho kugeza ubu ni kangahe?
Ukiretse ngiye kureba ingofero mfite mu rugo ni nyinshi dukiye nyinshi. Handicap igezeho ni 17. Murakoze.
Amahirwe masa.
Murakoze.
David there, as we see the beautiful shots of the Kigali Golf Club. David talking to David, one of our lefties on the course. But now I'm joined by the man of the hour, the man, the reason as to why we are here. For the 6th consecutive time, we're joined by James Oduru, the CEO of Cimegolf Rwanda. James, first of all, congratulations on another tournament.
Thank you very much.
You still owe me one from our last conversation. That's seeing you on the course.
Clearly I do.
And I'm going to hold you to that by the 7th edition. So hopefully you'll be one of the participants. But bringing it back, 6 years running, why is Cimera involved in golf?
Thank you very much, Arnold. First of all, today is a big day. Yet again, we hold Cimegolf, which is the biggest golfing event in the Rwandan calendar. Now, this comes at a time as well when we're celebrating our 40th anniversary since Cimera came into being. And as you know as well, Cimera has been formed a critical part of Rwanda, helped to build several infrastructural projects. And we see this as a clear alignment with the vision that we have of promoting sports alongside many other things that we engage in as a business.
And that takes a little bit of not only sacrifice, but then also understanding of the local context. So understanding and trying to put together this community of people. You've been here since morning, the camaraderie, the way people look forward to this tournament every December. What does that bring to you on an individual basis?
I think for us, we look at golf not just as a sports event today, but it's a moment of collaboration of stakeholders, because a business is made up of stakeholders. And ultimately, the success of Cimera has been because of that dedication and commitment and collaboration amongst the stakeholders. So this is a community that we continue to nurture, and we believe that with basically working on that, we should be able to get Cimera to the next height. Golfing is one of the sports that's encouraged within this country. And one of the things that we do as a business is to make sure that we continue to contribute to, encouraging sports activities in furtherance of what the government as well is trying to do in promoting sports tourism in the country.
And talking about sports tourism, you've been on the course today. You often come around the house, and the past 1.5 months have not been the best when it comes to weather. The weather's been quite kind. So again, I'll need you to help me with your Sangoma's number at the end of this interview. But looking forward to the next venture, right? Looking ahead to the road in regards to building, right? What Cimera is trying to do, help build the sports tourism, build the sports infrastructure, build several components of a growing country. What does it mean for you to be part of this journey on two bases? One, as Cimera as a company, and two, you, James, as a person being at the forefront of the biggest cement manufacturer in the country?
I think when you look at the growth of Cimera, we choose to look at it from a holistic perspective. It's an all-inclusive growth. So in as much as, yes, we have the ambition to be the largest producer in the Great Lakes region, we also believe that we need to move in tandem with all the other critical stakeholders. So sport is very much in tune with what we see as our vision. So we see it as part and parcel of that. So it's something that we are very keen to do. We are keen to continue to invest in sports. As I mentioned earlier on, Cimegolf is by far the largest golf event in Rwanda, and that's something that Cimera is very keen to own and continue to invest into the future.
Hope to see you at the gala dinner, James.
Thank you very much.
James Odur, he's the CEO of Cimera, the sponsors of this 6th edition of the second last tournament this year, which is the Cimegolf tournament, happening here at the Kigali Golf Club Resorts and Villas. It has been a beautiful sunny day. I'm about to put my bags on and go and put my shoes on and hopefully go and fight for one of those prizes out there. For you, the viewers who have been watching us on Rwanda's #1 TV station, RBA, thank you for making the time. Thank you for being with us. My colleague David, our cameramen and women. Wow, what a beautiful job to be in this coaching heat. Thank you for the job well done. As always, see you at the next one. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.